Thank you, Mr. President. Anybody on Capitol Hill will say that there's no chance that the American Jobs Act in its current state passes either house. And you've been out on the campaign trail banging away at them saying, pass this bill.
Right.
And it begins sort of look like you're campaigning and like you're following the Harry Truman model against the do-nothing Congress instead of negotiating. Are you negotiating? Will you?
I am always open to negotiations. What is also true is they need to do something. I mean, I'm not. Look, Bill, I think it is very clear that if members of Congress come in and say, all right, we want to build infrastructure, here's the way we think we can do it. We want to put construction workers back to work, we've got some ideas. I am ready, eager to work with them. They say, you know, we've got this great idea for putting teachers back in the classroom. It's a little different than what you've proposed in the jobs bill. I'm ready, eager to work with them. But that's not what we're hearing right now. I mean, what we're hearing is that their big ideas, the ones that make sense, are ones we're already doing. Now, they've given me a list of, well, here's the Republican job creation ideas. Let's pass free trade agreements. It's great that we're passing these free trade agreements. We put them forward. I expect bipartisan support. I think it's going to be good for the American economy. But it's not going to meet the challenge of 9% unemployment or an economy that is currently weakening. It's not enough. Patent reform, very important for our long-term competitiveness. There's nobody out there who actually thinks that that's going to immediately fill the needs of people who are out of work or strengthen the economy right now. So what I've tried to do is say, here are the best ideas I've heard, not just from partisans, but from independent economists. These are the ideas most likely to create jobs now and strengthen the economy right now. And that's what the American people are looking for. And the response from Republicans has been no, although they haven't given a good reason why they're opposed to putting construction workers back on the job or teachers back in the classroom. If you ask them, well, okay, if you're not for that, what are you for? Trade's already been done. Patent reform's been done. What else? The answer we're getting right now is, well, we're going to roll back all these Obama regulations. So their big economic plan to put people back to work right now is to roll back financial protections and allow banks to charge hidden fees on credit cards again, or weaken consumer watchdogs. Or alternatively, they've said we'll roll back regulations that make sure we've got clean air and clean water. Eliminate the EPA. Does anybody really think that that is going to create jobs right now and meet the challenges of a global economy that is weakening with all these forces coming into play? I mean, here's a good question. Here's a little homework assignment for folks. Go ask the Republicans what their jobs plan is if they're opposed to the American Jobs Act, and have it scored, have it assessed by the same independent economists that assessed our jobs plan. These independent economists say that we could grow the economy as much as 2%, and as many as 1.9 million workers would be back on the job. I think it'd be interesting to have them do a similar assessment. Same people. Some of these folks, by the way, traditionally have worked for Republicans, not just Democrats. Have those economists evaluate what over the next 2 years the Republican jobs plan would do. I'll be interested in the answer. I think everybody here, I see some smirks in the audience, because you know that it's not going to be real robust. And so Bill, the question then is, will Congress do something? If Congress does something, then I can't run against a do-nothing Congress. If Congress does nothing, then it's not a matter of me running against them. I think the American people will run them out of town because they are frustrated and they know we need to do something big and something bold. Now, the American people are also concerned about making sure that we have a government that lives within its means, which is why I put forward a plan that would also reduce our deficit and our debt in a more aggressive way than what the special committee's been charged with.